Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of the Vine Journey 2. Today we have a few goals that I would like to accomplish, one of them actually being to move bases, and the other ones I won't tell you to a bit later on in the video. So you might be sitting in your chair thinking to yourself right now, alright, so you want to move bases, where to? And for that question I have the perfect answer, and that is this random plains biome in the middle of nowhere. No real reason why I chose this place, but let's start on making a new base, shall we? So after a little bit of time we have this, probably we'll change this around later, but it's a good start. The blocks that we're using, by the way, is just some basalt, marble, then more marble. But I think I'll probably expand this a little bit and add some walls to break up the floor. So I'll come back in a little while to show you the progress. Alright, this is what I've got going so far. Moved all of our main stuff over to here, including storage. But this is the sort of structure that we got going on. We're just using some basalt bricks and marble bricks. So I think this looks pretty decent as of right now. I'll probably make this site into a sort of entrance to the base. But I think what I'm going to go focus on is just expanding the general area out by a few chunks. And maybe changing up some of the flooring. So let me go ahead and do that. So it's been a while since the last clip. And I have set up this room that will be used for immersive engineering later on. But as of this current moment, this room is missing a few things, one of them being some walls. So I will come back to you guys once I have a general idea on that. Alrighty, so it's been a few minutes and I have come up with this general design for the walls of the room. And now I think I should actually start moving our immersive engineering stuff to this room, as that's what its purpose is. So I've gathered the blast furnace and the coke oven, and I'll go and place them down probably about here. So there's our coke oven and then our blast furnace fully built in this area. So I've also gathered enough supplies to build another coke oven and another blast furnace, so let's get on to doing that. So there's our two new coke ovens and our blast furnaces. So next I was going to work on immersive engineering, but I think we should finish off our base a bit more, just to have a bit more structure. So I think what I'll probably do is replicate this room over on this side, and then probably just fix up this entrance, and then we'll do some other stuff from there. I think that sounds about fine. So let me go ahead and make this room real quick. So I have constructed the second room over here. Now let's go and focus on the entrance. I think if we add some pillars right here, and also over on this side, it might look a little bit better. Let's go and test it out real quick. Oh, it looks like this now. So I also added this little like pillar over here. So I think this looks pretty good. And if we just clean up this grass a little bit, I think it should look good. So I think that looks pretty good. So we're at the point in the video where I don't really know what to do anymore, but I think I did just think of an idea, which is we need to go into immersive engineering and get a water wheel power slip eventually. So I think we may as well transform either this room or the room over there into a room for that. And by doing that, also changing around the block palette just a little bit. Don't know if this will end up looking good or bad. If it looks bad, I'll just leave it as it is. But I'm thinking of using some red concrete as it has some chisel variations to it. See what I can do with that, and I'll get back to you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so instead of putting a water wheel in the room itself, my friend gave me a better idea, which is to put the water wheel underground and have a little like wire going up to a capacitor right here, and have that just like travel all across our base. So right now I'm just building that out, and we got this so far. I'm gonna go make a little area underground to put our water wheels, and hopefully it turns out great. I think it's looking okay as of right now, but wish me luck. So I finished digging out the part that I would like to put our water wheels in, and then I also added a roof to this part of our base. So I think it's looking pretty good, and we should be fine to go and make our water wheels. So in the immersive engineering chapter, there's the water wheels. It needs some water wheel segments, which is just treated wood, and then some steel rods in the middle. So after a little bit of micro crafting, we can get our 3 water wheels and the quest. Alright, so before we can set the water wheels up, first we have to get some wires. This is just some copper wire and some sticks. Copper wire, you use shears with copper plates, and you can get copper plates like this. So there's the wires, and then the wire connectors. So there's our quest. And then we get a bunch of this stuff. So the next important thing to craft is a kinetic dynamo, because this is what's going to allow us to actually use our water wheels to generate power. Without this, we wouldn't be able to do anything. So yeah, it looks like a pretty simple recipe. So there's the kinetic dynamo that we need. Now the last thing that we need to get some power is to get a capacitor. I think the only one we can really get right now is LV, but I'll see. This requires another copper foil block, some steel, redstone, and treated wood. I'm just gonna skip to when I'm crafting it. So there's the LV capacitor, along with the quest. So we can actually craft the MV capacitor as well. So there's that done. Then finally, we can also actually craft the HP capacitor. So there's our HP capacitor, along with the quest. So it's about time to start building our water wheel. So it's been about 20 minutes and I've set up our water wheel power system. And it's making a good amount of power here. I actually based this design off of my tutorial, which it seems to be working pretty fine. So I'll leave it as it is. One thing I'll definitely change later though is upgrading the wires to MV or HV and also putting that all the way up there. But I think it works fine for now. So we now have a water wheel power system set. But now we have this set up, I think we should be about done for today. But I think that's going to wrap up the video. We ended up making a good amount of progress for today's video. But if you liked the video, like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I will see you in the next video on Divine Journey 2. In the meantime, go watch some of my other content. Maybe you haven't seen the previous episodes, but yeah, go and click on the end screen. If the video is up already, it'll be right here. If not, you'll just have to wait. Anyhow, see you later.